What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another less than 5 minute gear review. In this video we're going to be going over Dangler pouches. There's a couple variations out there. For what you see in front of you, you have the Haley Strategic Multi-Mission hanger, and then you also have the Ferro Concepts Dangler. There's also the Spirit Systems sack pouch, and all three of them, when it comes down to it, are going to roughly cost you about 50 bucks. The Haley and the Pharaoh are going to be about $50, $51, $52, and then the Spirit Systems sack pouch is going to cost you about $65. So roughly all the same price ballpark when it comes down to it. A little bit different design. I'm going to primarily focus on these two when it comes to the design and some of the different features that they have, different setup, but when it comes down to it, they all kind of do the same thing. It's a very multifunctional pouch that you can do a lot of different things with. I've known dudes that are in EOD that use them for EOD specific tools that they have. I've seen guys use them for medical equipment, and then I've seen guys use them for breaching. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do. You can run admin stuff in them as well. The sky's kind of the limit, like I like to say. You have a lot of options and a lot of capability with this pouch to be able to do whatever you want with it. So with that being said, the other option is running more of a fanny pack. Some guys don't like running a fanny pack. They rather have one of these pouches that just hangs off the plate carrier. For me, one thing that I always say in training is there may be something that doesn't work for you, but it may work for somebody else. For me personally, I didn't really like having pouches hanging from the bottom of my plate carrier. I rather just run a fanny pack. So with that being said, I still want to advocate for these pouches because I think they're an awesome piece of equipment, and they definitely have helped a lot of dudes out that I've worked with, and enabling them to be able to have the equipment that they need while still keeping their kit streamlined and low profile and functional, and enable them to be able to do their job on a mission. So with that said, jumping to the Haley right here, you have more of a rectangle shape of a pouch. You have Velcro on the outside, and then Velcro that's just going to Velcro right into your plate carrier. And then on the back, you can see there really isn't a whole lot. One thing that I would say would be an awesome add-on for this is being able to have kind of an elastic pouch on the backside, so then that way you can run some sort of equipment or initiating systems on the back. Just a simple thing that can be added right to it. So if somebody from Haley Strategic is seeing this, hey, I think that would be an awesome add-on to be able to enable dudes to be able to do more with this pouch. With that said, on the interior, you have Velcro on the inside, and from the guys that I've worked with, they'll put different types of Velcroed elastic in here to be able to hold the equipment that they have, so that way they're not yard selling all their equipment all over the place. For me, I personally was doing that all the time. I was yard selling my equipment everywhere. I would unzip it, and then it would just unfold on me, and everything would fall everywhere, even if I had stuff elastic strapped and Velcroed in here. I was still having a ton of issues with it. So that was just something that I had an issue with, but that was more of a personal thing than anything. So that being said, I still think this thing is an awesome pouch. I've had it for a couple of years now, but like you can see, it's kind of just collected dust. So I think it's an awesome pouch overall, so definitely take that into consideration. One other thing I would say is you can throw some heat shrink on these zippers to be able to give it a little bit better grip when gripping surface when you're manipulating those zippers. So that said, that's the Haley, and then you have the Ferro Concepts Dangler pouch. This thing, instead of being a rectangle shape, it's more of an actual fanny pack shape. Velcro on the exterior like on this one, nothing on the back. So like I said, with this one, I think it would be awesome if there was an elastic pocket that kind of sat on the back for breaching equipment, because then it just enables dudes to be able to do a little bit more or put some other equipment that they need in there, whether it's admin cards for a mission. I mean, dude, it's having a little elastic pocket definitely gives this thing a lot more functional, a lot more function and a lot more capability to be able to do more for the mission. The interior, one thing that I really like about this top zipper. So for me, this was a huge solution to the Haley. I wasn't yard selling all my equipment everywhere. But on the interior of this, you have elastic loops to be able to run whatever equipment that you want. For me, it was always breaching equipment, and then you also still have that Velcro in there to be able to run anything that you might want to Velcro inside that pouch. So zips right up. It's got a little bit of a pull tab on there, which I like a lot because it's grippy and really easy to grab and be able to unzip and zip up. So with that said, these are the two that I have. I'm not going to speak on the Spiritus one because I just know that it's out there and I know dudes that have used it, but it's actually one of the few that I don't know a whole lot about and how it's set up and designed. So, but I do want to advocate for them because I have some of their equipment and they are an awesome company and they do a really good job in everything that they build. So between their plate carriers and their pouches and the other equipment that they have, I definitely have to give a shout out to them. I'll throw links in for all three pouches, but if you have any questions, please leave a comment. We'll answer any questions that you have, and then like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.